Good evening, everyone. We apologize for starting behind schedule. We're having a challenge with our network and the connecting system. But we are live now and we're going to start without any delays. Thank you for those of you that have joined since and have been online waiting for us. We appreciate your commitment and dedication to this training. We appreciate you for joining us today. Actually, today is supposed to be our last day of the training, or the 5 days that we have scheduled for this training. And I will, maybe with time, I will discuss with you people because we want to cover like 4 modules. And we have just covered 3. Today's class will make it 3 modules. So we are contemplating extending the class for 2 days so that we'll be able to cover the 4 modules. But as we come to the end of maybe the training, later we'll discuss that and agree if we can extend it for 2 days, or we'll just end the training for the 3 modules we have covered. So I hope you guys are following me. Following me so that I can see that we are together. So now, like I said, the class is supposed to end today, but we have not covered what we intended to cover for the training. So practically, we may extend the class for 2 days. And if that is the case, it means that tomorrow we'll still be having the training, and then Monday will be the last day, because we want to cover, and that module 4 is very critical. We're talking about educational curriculum design, so it's very critical that you should also learn from it as well. But by and large, maybe when we are done with the training for today, we can discuss that whether we should extend it or we should end it here. Whatever decision you take, it will be okay by us. My name once again is Ambassador Tablo Joshua, the Registrar of the Institute of Global Peace and Conflict Management. And this free training is brought to you by the Institute of Global Peace and Conflict Management. We appreciate you for all these 4 days. You have been so committed. You have been so dedicated for the training. We appreciate your commitment, your sacrifice, and all of that. So today we'll continue from where we stopped. But just as the rule has been, if you have joined the meeting, comment so that we know that you have joined today, and then also share the slides or share the live on your wall. We notice that people are not been sharing enough, because if we have 100 people in attendance, we expect that we'll see 100 shares. That's to show commitment. You understand? But we have not been seeing that number. So it means that people have not been fulfilling the requirement as expected. You know, if we see 100 people join the meeting, we expect that 100 people should share it, at least drop it on your wall. If you want to go through that requirement and say, okay, you did not share, you not get it, you feel offended, but you did not just meet up with the expectations of the training. You understand? So just do as we have directed, and I think you'll be fine. Okay, so today we are going to, so you can share, you can like, you can comment so that we know that you are part of the training. So today we are going to start from where we stopped yesterday. We stop at the module 3, and we're looking at unit 3, unit 2, and some aspects of that unit we were able to consider them. So we look at the part of unit 3 that we're talking about. Part of unit 2 that we're talking about was remaining. So I'm projecting my slides now so that we can continue from there. I hope you can hear me. All right, so today we're going to look at peaceful coexistence and conflict resolution or prevention. Peaceful coexistence and conflict prevention. So when we talk about peaceful coexistence and conflict prevention, what do we mean? Peaceful coexistence and conflict resolution or conflict prevention are important aspects of interpersonal relationships, community dynamics, international diplomacy, and various other contexts. So let's look at some of the key points that are related to this concept. First and foremost, we will define what peaceful coexistence means. So peaceful coexistence refers to the ability of individuals, right, groups or countries to live together in harmony, respecting each other's differences and rights, right? So now when you have people coexisting together, whether they coexist to work or coexist in a community or in a working environment, that's what we're talking about here. People living in harmony, all right, respecting each other's differences and rights. Even when you are working in an organization, you know your boundaries, right? When you are working, even when you interact in a groups, in a community, you know your boundaries, right? And you see how you can respect one another to fulfill whatever goal you have for interaction. So it involves mutual acceptance, tolerance, and understanding among different parties, even in the presence of disagreements or differences in beliefs, values, or interests. All right. So you respect and tolerate one another. All right. And then promote understanding among the parties. It doesn't matter your differences. It doesn't matter your backgrounds. Do you understand? So peaceful coexistence often requires compromise, empathy, and communication to establish and maintain peaceful relationships. In some of these things I will talk about, sometimes in reality, sometimes they make it look as if it's impossible to do. But we have to just be intentional. Sometimes we are being carried away based on certain happenings, but we can actually try as much as possible to, you know, manage the situation the way it is. If one is willing to cooperate, do you understand? So that is what it means. Or otherwise, even professionals, even myself, even today, I had an experience that also made me to learn more from that experience. Do you understand? So it's a learning process. You learn every day so far as you are promoting peace. Because everything you do, if care is not taken, it will be pointing at you that you are doing something wrong. So let's look at conflict prevention. Conflict prevention refers to strategies and actions taken to identify, address, and mitigate underlying causes of potential conflicts before they escalate into violence or hostilities. So now, some mechanisms that you put in place to mitigate uh, any occurrence or escalation of conflict or violence. Do you understand? Yes, conflict may be at the point of disagreement. It may not reach the point of violence yet, but it depends on how you handle it before it escalates to that point. So it involves proactive measures to address grievances, manage tensions, and promote dialogue and understanding among conflicting parties. So that is what conflict prevention is all about. We try to reduce tension as much as possible, but sometimes there are intrigues, kind of a subtle kind of tension that you may not know. Sometimes they are not too loud, but there is tension. Do you understand? Based on the way you are responding to uh, chats and all, responding to inquiries, or you're responding to someone's comment or anything like that. So sometimes it's sometimes a subtle thing. If we don't take time, you will not be able to acknowledge the fact that you are going off point. Do you understand? So conflict prevention aims to address root causes of conflict, such as competition over resources, political differences, social inequalities, or historical grievances. So the effort that we need to put in conflict prevention is much, and it's required that everyone should be able to put in that effort. The individuals, the organization, the community, the state, they all must put in measures to prevent conflicts from happening. If only we could have invested in prevention measures, maybe we wouldn't have had Boko Haram. And now, if we can also invest in conflict prevention, we'll be able to reduce the impact of banditry and kidnappers. Do you understand? It's because we're not doing much to invest in conflict prevention. That's why we are having some of the challenges we are having in our system today. So let's look at the strategies you can put in place to promote the strategies you can put in place to promote peaceful coexistence and conflict prevention. One, Dialogue and communication. Dialogue and communication. So when you establish, you know, some level of communication that promotes, you know, coexistence, that promote mutual understanding, you'll be able to, achieve peaceful coexistence. Now, if you also put in some early warning systems, right, developing mechanisms to monitor and detect potential sources of conflict, you can be able to intervene and prevent conflicts from resulting to escalation. Do you understand? So those kind of efforts are needed. How can you detect when some things sometimes some things may come? You may not know that they have the potential to escalate until they escalated. Like the issue of Boko Haram, like we were discussing yesterday. You understand? If only they they were early warning mechanism in place, we would have able to detect that this thing can result to something else, and then we would have worked towards prevention. You understand? So we have conflict analysis. Conflict analysis is a thorough analysis of underlying causes and dynamics of conflict that can inform targeted prevention strategies. So you have to carry out conflict analysis. The only thing that will make you to have an in-depth understanding of the issue you are trying to deal with is when you carry out the analysis. So conflict analysis is key, very, very important. You have to carry out an analysis of whatever issue you are trying to deal with. Deal with the history of the issue, deal with the with the parties involved, deal with the issues at the stake, and then you also try to examine the context of that. So these are the areas you're going to carry out the analysis: history, the context, the parties involved, the issues, the other stakeholders that are involved in that particular conflict. Do you understand? And then you'll be able to have an in-depth understanding of what you are trying to deal with. Then another thing is conflict resolution skills. Conflict what resolution skills. So equipping individuals and communities with conflict resolution skills can help de-escalate tensions and prevent conflict from turning to violence. Do you understand? So we need to empower our communities with skills. Organize community training, just educate the people, carry out community awareness, advocacy programs to help people to have basic knowledge on how to handle conflict when it confronts them. All right. So in that way, yes, we may have conflict, but it may not escalate into violence. Do you understand? We can be able to mitigate. We can be able to put in prevention. Can be able to make effort to make sure that those issues do not get to a bad state. Then we'll talk about promotion of human rights and equality. Yes, let the people know their rights, all right? And also let's promote equality. Let people have the sense of belonging. Let people have sense of unity of purpose, all right? Give them a sense of belonging. Let them feel uh, among. Do you understand? So it's very, very important. So what are the benefits of peaceful coexistence and conflict prevention? One, it will reduce the likelihood of violence, destruction, and suffering. So when you put in uh, effort to prevent conflict and also promote peaceful coexistence, what do you achieve? You achieve reduction in violence, destruction, and suffering. Because when that is not in place, you see, violence is imminent, destruction is, at the stake, and all of that. So it's very, very important that we should put in those efforts so that we can achieve this result. Another benefit is that it promotes stability, security, and social progression, right? So when you put in effort to prevent conflicts from occurring, what do you achieve? Stability. You experience relative peace in your community, and there's no agitations, there's no confrontation, there's no element of anxiety. Do you understand? So stability is one of the things that we achieve. Cooperation and then security are also part of the thing. So another thing that we also achieve when we put in preventive measures in place is it enhances trust, right? Cooperation and collaboration among diverse groups. Yeah, you may be different people in a group in a particular community, Christians, Muslims, um, maybe you have political ideologies, different political ideologies, but you still agree to carry out a task that promotes the welfare of the community. Do you understand? Okay, take for instance now, you may be in an estate, all right? You have different group of people, different tribes living in the same estate, but they go out and carry a community project. Everybody contribute to that project, and then for the welfare and the benefit of that community. Do you understand? So when we have conflict prevention measures in place and ensure and promote peaceful coexistence, what you achieve is it enhances trust. Do you understand? The community people trust themselves, and there's cooperation, there is collaboration. But once there is conflict in place, you discover that some other people will not be willing to participate in community projects. They may not even be willing to contribute. Do you understand? So whether contribute financially or with their effort, they will not be able to come out and do it. So, but when we have peaceful coexistence and conflict prevention measures in place, people are willing to participate and cooperate. All right. Then it also contributes to sustainable development and peace building efforts. Do you understand? So it means that everybody is trying to put everything together to make sure that it works. Do you understand? So everybody is trying to ensure that people are participating in what concerns the community and the particular organization or institution we are talking about. So create a foundation for long-term peace and prosperity in communities and societies. So conflict prevention measures are not just beneficial at a short-term level, they have long-term benefits as well. Do you understand? And that's why we talk about sustainable peace, right? When we have sustainable peace, it guarantees what? Sustainable development. Do you understand? As well as sustainable development also guarantees what? Sustainable peace. So they complement each other. That's what it means. Now so promoting peaceful coexistence and implementing effective prevention strategies are essential for building resilience and harmonious societies. Let's progress. So these are the things that we cover in the Unit 2. So let's look at Unit 3 of Module 3. If you are just joining us, do wait to share so that people can also be aware of what's going on here. And like I have observed, notice that people are not been sharing enough. If we have, like we have 49 people here now, we want to see 49 shares. Do you understand? So that people can know you have not been fulfilling that requirement as expected. But also comment so that we know that you are part of the meeting. Also ask your questions so that I can take questions at the end of the training so that I know that you are participating and you are following. Or you can make contribution, just make a comment to contribute based on what you understand. It's very important to know that yes, you are following and you are understanding what we are discussing here. So let's look at youth engagement and peace education. Okay, I can say that majority of people in this that join this training are youth, right? A good number of you here are youth. You know, and when I say youth, if Obasanjo, that is the former president of Nigeria, can say he's a young man, then I think all of us here are youth. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter your age, you're also a youth. So now, and apart from that, we have youth elements in us. So let's look at youth engagement and peace education. All right. Now, engaging youth in peace building and conflict resolution. You know, the youth are the strength of every society. You know, they are the ones that are also prone to violence. Do you understand? They are the ones that, because they have, agility, so sometimes they want to exercise that. Do you understand? So they are the ones that are always prone to violence. Do you understand? So how can we engage them so that they will be instrument of peace instead of instrument of violence? How can we use the youth, engage them meaningfully to be instrument of peace rather than the instrument of violence? These are the things that we're going to consider here now. So engaging youth in peace building and conflict resolution is crucial for creating a more peaceful and sustainable future. All right. So let's look at ways to involve young people in these important processes. So education and training. One of the things that we can do with our youth is to empower them with skills. All right. So provide young people with education and training on conflict resolution, and that is what some of you are here doing now. And I can bet you that we're going to bring very interesting programs that you can benefit from. We can even organize, maybe before this year ends, we can, it just came into my mind, so maybe I'll discuss with Mr. President. We have to also organize youth conference, all right? A youth conference, and then maybe workshop that will benefit a lot of young people. Gather them together, and then we share knowledge and experiences. Do you understand? And then empower them with skills and see how they can benefit from it before this year ends. It just came into my mind. We have what we call we have an annual conference. We are going to have International Day of Peace. So maybe we'll organize the conference in such a way that it will be one of the activities that we'll do before the International Day of Peace that is coming up in September. So, but I will discuss with Mr. President, and then we will see the possibilities, and then we can promote the program. This will take place so that young people can benefit. It's going to be a physical program. For those of you that can be available to attend physically, that will be fine. So, so education and training is very, very paramount to empower the young people with key skills in conflict resolution. Because since they are prone to violence, and if you can empower them and they have the tools to be able to detect when conflict is around the corner and how they can address them, then you have done them well and they can be able to reduce the tension. Then we have what we call youth-led initiatives. Youth-led initiatives support and empower youth-led organizations. You know, there are young people that have, you know, programs and initiatives that can promote peace, all right? But the challenge is that some of them don't have capital. Do you understand? Some of them don't have, you know, the experience needed, all right? So I think in this area also we can intervene to see how we can support as much as possible, and then expose young people to some of the opportunities that are available for them to access grant opportunities. Do you understand? And support as much as possible. So that we can train them with some of the skills on how to write grant proposals, how to, you know, write financial reports and some of those technical things that will help them to have the skills to be able to take steps to access finance, to be able to impact their initiatives. So once we have youth that have initiatives that are peaceful related, we can be able to support them as much as possible to be able to have the necessary skills and the exposure and to see where they can go and get opportunities to have sponsorship. So these are some of the things that we're going to do. So maybe it will be part of the activities that we are going to do for the conference we are talking about, if it's going to take place for the youth. And then we can see how we bring other partners into the picture, and then they can also be part of it. So youth-led organization is what we need to also support, because most especially the ones that have something to do with security and peace is very, very important. Yeah, let's look at mentorship and guidance. Pay young people with experienced mentors who can provide guidance and support. And as they work on peace building projects, mentors can help young people navigate challenges and develop their skills. Yes, if we have where we can have the possibility of pairing young people with mentors, all right? Maybe with time, when we begin to do some of our activities that are project oriented, we can bring young people to also feature in. Maybe they can volunteer, do you understand? Participate in such programs so that they can have practical experiences, field experiences, and then I think that would be better. And then we'll talk about inclusion in decision making. Young people should be included in decision making at all levels, in government, in community level, at community level, you know, in the non-profit organizations, private sectors. Young people should be encouraged, should be engaged. Political appointments should be given to young people. Young people should be able to take steps to contest for elections. Do you understand? So that they will involve in decision making. And I think that's why we have the bill that was passed into law, not too young to run, right? So I think those kind of bills are encouraging and they targeted at the young people. And we saw the response, young people tried to respond, and some of them are members of State House Assembly, some of them are members of State or House of Reps. Do you understand? I think even at the Senate, we had one young man from Adamawa who won the senatorial election, and he was there, all right? So I think those kind of programs and policies or regulations or these can help go a long way. So, but young people should also be willing to be part of the process. And one of the way you'll be willing and show that you are interested is when you train yourselves. When you are interested to empower yourselves with skills that can take you to where you will be recognized. Do you understand? And part of this, and that's why I'm so happy for those of you that decided to key into this training, because it shows that you want to go far. It shows that you want to start a journey, and or you have started a journey and you need some support. And some of the support you need is not knowledge, it's not money, it's knowledge and skills. Do you understand? And so, because there are certain things you know that will take you far than when you do not know them. So it's part of what you are doing here now. So young people will be engaged. They have the skill, they have the training, they have the composure, they have the confidence. Do you understand? To be able to involve in decision making, and they can be able to make interesting moves. Do you understand? So far as our contribution, as far as the society is concerned. So let's look at the use of technology. You know, young people they are innovative, okay? They are creative, and then you need to engage them. Like, that's why we decided to use this particular tool to engage you in this training, because some of you that we use this channel to engage you. Do you understand? So that your being online may not be in vain, but you can benefit from it as well. Do you understand? So harness the power of technology to engage young people in peace building efforts. And we have our peace clinic. I'm going to invite you officially now. We have what we call peace clinic. For those of you that are interested for us to feature you in peace clinic so that you can make a presentation, so you can contribute. All right, we can assign you a topic and then bring you into the studio so you can share your experience. Some of you have been joining the peace clinic, and I think it's one way that you can empower yourself with presentations. You can be able to communicate, with authority and with that confidence. Do you understand? Just consider it as an avenue for training. We are not expecting perfection from you, okay? We are just giving you an opportunity to train yourself and see how you can make presentation anywhere, see how you can be able to deliver any kind of speech or presentation anywhere is needed. Do you understand? So it's part of the training process. So if you are interested, all right, we hold our peace clinic every day. So if you are interested, you can bring a topic of your choice, or we can give you a topic, and then so far as related to peace, security, and other matters that have to do with peace, we are going to feature you, and then you make your own contribution. Do you understand? So I am inviting you officially, and if you are interested, maybe you let me know in the WhatsApp group. Maybe after here, I'll open that WhatsApp group so that you can be able to make comments and indicate your interest. Do you understand? Or you can indicate your interest on this platform by commenting that you are interested, so that after that we'll discuss and see how we'll be able. But I think it will be easy from the WhatsApp group so that I can be able to communicate with you back effectively. So that's it. So I give you that invitation. Make use of it. It's a privilege. Then let's go ahead. Art and culture. Art and culture. Encourage young people to express themselves through art, music, theater, and other forms of creative expression. Yes, yeah, you can bring young people, they can sing love songs, all right? They promote love, unity songs, do you understand? It's not just high song, no, okay? Let them sing songs that promote love, unity, peace, do you understand? That's what we're talking about here. And then some of them can do kind of graphic design or drawing, all those ones, do you understand? That promote peace, do you understand? So that's what we're talking about. You can conduct a theater kind of play. We have been, okay, for instance now, we as an institute, if you notice, if you have been following us very well, if you're on a YouTube and you go back small, or even on Facebook, you'll see that we have some short films that teaches some things, most especially on the marital conflict. Do you understand? We're having some, and we are going to resume the acting. Do you understand? So we just acquire some certain instrument to resume our acting now. Do you understand? And so this is the act I'm talking about: art, music, and theater. So we make films to promote peace. Do you understand? So that's what it means. So it gives young people opportunity, encourage them to participate. For those of you that are in Abuja and we want to contribute to be part of our themes, I'm also inviting you officially. You can come to our office and indicate your interest that you want to participate in our themes. Do you understand? You want to be included. You want to be featured. Do you understand? We will give you that opportunity. We will feature you in our themes. In that way, you'll be contributing your own quota as well. Do you understand? So that's what it means. So I have given you that opportunity again. So you can come to our office in Abuja here, indicate your interest, and whenever we're acting, we invite you and assign you a role to also participate and contribute. So I'm giving you that opportunity as well. So if you want to contribute your quota to make our society peaceful through films, do you understand? Then you are welcome. Some of you can come and give it a direct film that will be very interesting. Do you understand? So we need you. We also need your support. We need your contribution. We need your participation. We need your ideas. We need your innovation. Do you understand? So if you are in Abuja, please, I'm giving you that opportunity to be part of this program. And even if you are in Lagos, but you are interested, let us know. So that anytime we are in Lagos, we will design something that will also include you. Because some of the films we do them when we are in Lagos for our induction, some Port Harcourt, when we are in Port Harcourt, we do them. So even if you are in those places, even in Enugu, let us know. These are the areas we have induction. So we can be able to connect with you and feature you in any of our short films and programs like that, so you can participate. Do you understand? So if you're interested, you let us know in the comment section or in our WhatsApp group so that we can begin to follow you up and see how you can also contribute. Then we'll talk about sports and recreation. All right, we talk about sports and recreation. Okay, we can organize sport tournaments, all right, in communities, in schools. You can bring schools together and initiate a peace tournament or a peace cup. Do you understand? And then maybe we'll organize one when the school resumes next term so that we can have one in Abuja here. We can just start it and then other people can also do it. You as an individual can also do it. Do you understand? So by so doing, we'll make our society peaceful. You know, through sports, through recreational activities, we can do a lot of things together. Then let's look at networking and collaboration. Young people can come together and collaborate. You have a nice project, maybe like the conference I'm talking about now. Maybe when you attend this conference, you'll be able to network with other young people that have ideas, innovations, and maybe there are other partners that may come with also their opportunities. And then you'll be able to connect with those opportunities. I get a point now. And then you can be able to collaborate, all right? Because some of you may have ideas, but you don't have certain things. So maybe you have ideas, someone else may have the resources. So you people can put it together and then make a good project and that will impact the society peacefully. Do you understand? So let's look at recognition and support. Young people should be recognized and be supported. Do you understand? If they are doing something, they are making efforts towards making our society peaceful, they should be recognized. We find it difficult to recognize our people. We find it difficult to acknowledge what the effort someone is making to make our society peaceful. For instance, let me give you an example. You want to, maybe you have an institution that like this, or you are doing something like this that you need approvals from government. You see how they will be stressing you and suffering you. Why you are doing something that will promote the society, someone is there trying to limit you. Do you understand? Instead of encouraging you and supporting you as much as necessary as you need it, they are using bureaucratic processes to discourage you and frustrate you out of that initiative that you are bringing that will impact our community. So we need to recognize our young people. The effort they are making, encourage and support them. The support sometimes that you can give them is not money, but you can help them to register an institution. All right. When I was in Jigawa, there was a young people that wanted to register their company, and they don't know how to go about it. I said, okay, I will help you to do your registration at Corporate Affairs Commission. There are certain details that I need from you, and I help some of them, and they register their company and they have their business. Do you understand? So, and then when they pass out with the company. Do you understand? A business name. Do you understand? So you can support young people in this manner, and then they will appreciate. I did not collect any one error from them. Do you understand? Me, all I wanted was let them understand that they can do something with their hands. Let them just have an idea, and then just put in a name and start it. And so I was able to support some of them that registered their businesses. So this is how it works. So conflict resolution clubs, yes, like what we are calling peace clubs, for instance now, all right? Establish conflict resolution clubs in schools, universities, community centers, where young people can learn, practice, and apply conflict resolution skills. We have said this. We say that higher institutions and schools should adopt peace studies. Either you establish a peace studies subject or you have peace clubs. Do you understand? But the one we are emphasizing the most, yes, we know that we're going to have peace clubs. That's another aspect. But peace subjects is a very important. Peace studies as a subject or as a JST is a very important component that everyone must take. It doesn't matter the course you are studying in the university, medicine, social sciences, management sciences, art, we need you to take peace studies as part of the JST and then be able to contribute to make our universities peaceful, reduce autism on campus, reduce all manner of violence that take place on campuses. Do you understand? This is what we're talking about here. So let's look at youth dialogues and debates. You can try to organize debates that feature the youth. Do you understand? They come and then give them interesting topics for them to be able to talk about, like what I'm talking about now, the peace clubs, the peace clinic that I'm talking about. They're inviting you now to feature you in the peace clinic. Do you understand? So it's one way of encouraging you to also share your ideas. Do you understand? You can bring a topic. If you like, if we are three of you, we can still feature you in our studio, and then we'll debate on the topic, share ideas, share our perspective on a particular topic. Do you understand? So it will not be only you. You can bring a group of you, maybe 3 or 4. In fact, we can even have up to 10 people in the studio, all right? And then you can be able to discuss a topic. So, but to make it to be more meaningful, maybe we can have 2, 3, or 4 people in the studio, and then we'll have a discussion on a particular topic. You understand? So I'm giving you this opportunity, and I'm emphasizing it so that you can take it and then be able to contribute your perspective to the development of our nation. So youth peace camps, all right? You can decide to organize youth peace camps. Now we are having break, long-term break, all right? You can try to organize a youth peace camp, organize peace camp and workshop where young people can learn conflict resolution skills, participate in team building activities, and develop strategies for promoting peace in our communities. So now schools are going on break. You can see we have a long-term break. So what do? We can camp them. Do you understand? And then begin to teach them certain things that they need to know. You know, sometimes you can make people to register for these things. Do you understand? It may not be expensive, just for you to get necessary support that you can be able to keep them in camp for the period you want to organize it. Do you understand? 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, depending on how the capacity. If you don't want, you can make it completely free, but the parents will be responsible for their feeding and their meal, bringing them and returning them back to their houses. But if you want to, everybody should be in a camp, then maybe you allow everybody to come with his or her provisions and whatever, to stay in the camp for the period you want. But if they can also contribute so that other needs can be provided, then they can still contribute. So it's just an initiative. You can create one and begin to work towards it, and it will work. Do you understand? So you can take a step and try it, let's see. Then partnership with schools and universities. Collaborate with education institutions to integrate peace education into school curricula and university program. That's what I'm talking about, the peace studies. Very, very important. And we are going to write officially to the executive secretary of the research and curriculum development council so that they can put this thing into perspective. You understand? And begin to work towards it. Then peace building internships and volunteer opportunities. All right, this is, you can have such opportunities, internship with NGOs. If you know, I was discussing with one of the persons that work with NGOs. They have it's a member of those group of NGOs that are around. I was discussing with him. We are still discussing. We have not done yet, so that we can see how we can collaborate some of the NGOs and see that there are internship programs where maybe when we train you on some of our programs, we will send you on our courses, we'll send you for an internship with them. You go and work there and get experience and get understanding and get field experience, practical experience, field. So these are some of the things. So by actively involving young people in peace building and conflict resolution efforts, we can harness their energy, creativity, and passion to create a more peaceful and just world for future generations. And if you are here and you have something to do with what I'm talking about now, and then you have internship opportunities in your organization, let us know so that we can, after training some young people, we can send them to you. You understand? We'll train youth corps members as well. We can also send them to you so that they can go and have internship and have practical knowledge on what we're talking about here. You understand? So let's look at youth-led peace initiatives and empowerment programs. What are youth-led peace initiatives and empowerment programs that can help young people to be contribute to making our society peaceful? All right. I hope you guys are following me. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm talking about here. You understand? I want to hear your contribution. I want to see your contribution. Make a comment, contribute on something. Maybe you have activities and then other programs. You can also connect us. There's nothing wrong about that. You understand? And as well as we also can connect you where we know that you can get help. So let's look at some of the elements of youth-led peace initiative. All right. We talk about youth participation. Empower young people to actively participate in decision-making process related to peace building and conflict resolution initiatives, like we have mentioned before. Ownership and leadership. Provide opportunity for young people to take ownership of peace projects, lead initiatives, and drive positive change in their communities. If young people come with initiatives that can impact our societies, what do we do? Encourage them. Let them take ownership of those initiatives. Let them be at the forefront of that initiative. Let them play vital role, leadership role, to make sure that the initiative come to pass. You understand? And by so doing, we'll be creating positive change in our communities. Skills development, offer training and capacity building programs, just like what we are doing here now, so that you can be capacitated, you can be equipped to be able to perform and do good things in our society. Let's look at networking and collaboration. I mentioned that one before. Advocacy and awareness, all right? Engage in advocacy campaigns and awareness raising activities to promote peace, social justice, human rights, and conflict prevention among the youth and the broader community. So let's look at some of the examples of youth-led peace initiative and empowerment programs. Youth Peace Council. Youth World Peace Council establish youth-led peace council or advocacy groups that work with local authorities and community leaders to address conflicts, promote dialogue, and advocate for peace solution. You get an initiative now. You have an idea now. I'm giving you an idea now. All right. So if you have you can now, we have local government autonomy, right? Local government also have money. So go and create a youth peace council in your local government. You understand? And approach the local government for support. All right. Yes, me, I do encourage our members to be involved in politics. Do you understand? Because that's the only way you can be able to contribute effectively, most especially if you don't have other initiatives, other platforms you can be able to contribute, or you can be able to be visible. I'm not saying you should go and contest election, but you can support somebody. You can, go for someone, support someone when he wins election. If by God's will the person wins election, he or she can be able to give you opportunity to contribute. You understand? And by so doing, you connect yourself with the government, connect yourself with necessary people that will support your initiatives, that can promote peace in our community. So I've given you one key. So go ahead and take it and use it. All right. All right. Let's look at another one. Sorry, I'm coming. Another one is peer mediation programs. Peer mediation programs. They train young people as peer mediators to help their peers resolve conflict and dispute in schools, in neighborhoods, and also other settings. So you can decide to organize a peer mediation programs whereby young people can, be trained so that at least conflicts at their own level. So young people at their own level can be able to contribute in peace activities. Then we have community dialogue forums. Community dialogue forums also can help young people to participate. We talk about Arts for Peace, encouraging young artists to use their talents to promote peace and social change through art exhibitions, performance, and public installations that raise awareness of peace building issues. So these are the things. Then youth empowerment workshop, conduct workshop and seminars on leadership, entrepreneurship, and personal development to empower young people to take charge of their future and contribute positively to our society. So these are kind of programs you can organize. You also can organize. We can also organize as a group. Then you can also collaborate with us if you have such initiatives. Some of you have the resources. You understand? And we are here. We are ready to collaborate with you. You can put it together. Like I tell you, we were in Southern Kaduna. It was an initiative of one of the institutions there. They invited us, all right? They organized, give venue, they pay our accommodation, our transportation. We went there, did the awareness, benefited the community, we moved, came back. Do you understand? So it's possible to have such. You will bring your resources, we bring our expertise, and then it impacts the society. So digital advocacy campaigns, leverage social media and online platforms to launch digital advocacy campaigns that engage young people in promoting peace, human rights, and social justice. All right, let's talk about youth peace building exchange. Organize exchange programs that bring together young people from diverse backgrounds to learn from each other. All right, share experiences and collaborate. Very important. Then we'll talk about youth peace building grants. Provide grants and funding. That's what I'm talking about. The organization that can give funding, the organization that can give you grants for you to be able to carry out your initiative, promote your initiative. Youth leadership academies, establish leadership academies and training. So some of this training we have them. Some of these programs we have them available just for you to take advantage of it and then be empowered. All right. Like some of you are taking advantage of this one now. And we are bringing in more programs. Some of them will be on leadership in conflict resolution. All right. We are going to introduce one also on leadership in conflict resolution. We can also introduce one on public speaking so that you can bring professionals to also train you on that aspect as well. Then peace education clubs. You can have peace education clubs, all right, that can help to promote peace in schools and universities where young people are engaged in discussions, workshops, and activities focused on peace building. All right, it's very, very important. So let's look at strategies for integrating peace education in youth development. What are the strategies? Integrating peace education into youth development program is essential for building a more peaceful and intense, inclusive society. So what are the strategies? Curriculum integration. Curriculum what integration? Develop peace education modules. Create specialized modules or courses on peace education that can be integrated into existing educational curricula at schools, colleges, and youth programs. That's what I was talking about. All right. Some of you have institutes. Some of you have primary schools. Some of you here are owners of primary schools. Some of you secondary schools. Some of you even high-end institutions that you funded. All right, so you have to bring in these programs that can benefit the youth in your school. You understand, the young people there and the community where your school is existing. Incorporate peace concepts, infuse peace-related concepts such as conflict resolution, human rights, social justice, and intercultural understanding into various subjects and activities. But we are agitating for peace on its own so that we can have it in our schools and we can teach it and train young people to live it. Do you understand? That is it. Training and capacity building. Training and capacity building is also another way we can be able to, you know, provide young people opportunities to be able to learn and then be able to carry out. Then youth leadership training, like we have said before, experiential learning. This learning fits, fits activities. You understand? Simulations and role playing programs. Like I said, you can come with assign you a role in our films to act. So you'll be acting something that will promote peace. You understand? Or you are going to act a role that is about violence, which we are trying to, you know, um, project as something that should not be done. You understand? You can play that kind of role, and then we record and then share so that people can also learn from it. Service learning project, you can provide such, and people can learn dialogue and critical thinking. All right, you can bring topic that people can discuss, facilitate discussions. Like I talk about the peace clinic and debate clubs. You can come, we'll give you a topic, you can go and research on it and come and discuss it in a thoughtful manner. That's what we call critical thinking. In a thoughtful manner, you discuss it and then get people to understand what is talking about. So we talk about art and creative expression, artistic projects, community art exhibitions. All of that are things that can help you to promote peace. Then we talk about mentorship and role models. You should have role models, right? Some of you have role models. Some of you, good luck, Jonathan is a role model because of the role he played during the presidential election in 2015, right? For you, he's a peace ambassador. He has been moving up and down because of that single role he played. You understand? Some of you, Nelson Mandela is a role model because of what he did. You understand? So, by promoting peace, right? Some of you, Martin Luther Jr. Is also your role model, and several of them out there are your role models, right? So you have mentorship, you have some people that you are looking onto, and you are learning from their behaviors that promote peace in our communities, and you are taking steps towards reflecting what they did, telling their stories to local communities and to your peer to make sure that you have the culture that or a practice that people can learn from. Then we'll talk about cross-cultural exchange. Cross-cultural exchange has to do with international youth exchange, right? Maybe next, very soon we'll be organizing international programs that can make us to travel Cameroon, Kenya, United Kingdom, US, and Mexico, and so many other places. China, North Korea. You can even go to North Korea. Do you understand? Come back, learn something from the Germans, learn something from the Russians, learn something from the Koreans, learn something from the Americans, learn something from the British, and all of that. Do you understand? As well as the Africans. Do you understand? You learn something. So you go and exchange values. Do you understand? Exchange values. So mutual exchange programs use technology to connect youth from diverse backgrounds. That's what we may do. We also may organize something like that, so that you have young. There are some people here that are from other countries. Yes. So now, if you are from another country, if you are not from Nigeria, for instance, now, and you are in this training, just mention your country in the comment section so that we know that you are also part of this. And then, so you connect young people. They will interact. Do you understand? And then see how we can have good time together. And like I was saying, the issue of peace clinic is not only open up for people that are in Nigeria. We want to see people from Kenya. We want to hear what is happening in Kenya. There's so much protest that is going on. So we can feature you tell us live stories of what is happening in Kenya. So if you have such kind of people here that we can feature, just indicate. We will contact you, reach out to you, and give you opportunity, feature you on the peace clinic. Tell us what is happening in your country. Tell us the kind of conflict that is going on in your country and effort that are being put in place to resolve that conflict. We can feature you in our peace clinic. It doesn't matter where you come from Ethiopia, from Kenya, from Botswana, from Zambia, from South Africa, from Mozambique, from Malawi, Just come, we'll feature you. Just reach out to us, tell us your country, and tell us that you are interested in participating in this thing. So you tell us what is happening in your area, in your own community, in your own country. We want to hear from you. We want to also know what's happening around you. All right. Some of the examples I'm giving here mostly sometimes are from Nigeria. You understand? Because that's where I am, and that's the environment I'm using my environment to also educate you. So we want to also hear from you what is happening in your environment. We want to know much about what is happening in Kenya right now, the protest that has been going on, the protest against the government of Ruto. We want to know what is happening there. All right, and why the people are angry. So come, we'll feature you on our peace clinic. You understand? And then you share your ideas with others as well. And then we'll make our society better. And then we'll talk about community engagement, community services projects, community dialogue, right? So organize this kind of programs, workshops that will give people, community people opportunity to participate. So by implementing these strategies and integrating peace education into youth development programs, we can empower young people to become active agents of peace change or positive change, advocate for peace and leaders in building a more peaceful and inclusive society. So this is what you are going to do. So you can see we have covered module 1 to 3 in this training so far. And we are left one module, just one that we want to cover. And today is our last day of the training. And we're left with module 4 to cover. And definitely I cannot take it today. I get it going on. So this module 4 now, let me just give you an outline of this module 4. So if you think it's necessary we should do it, we will have to extend this class for 2 days, tomorrow and Monday, and then we'll be done with the training. So if, let me just read through the module, the outline, so that you can see. So if you think it's necessary that we should do it, you let me know so that we can now announce the extension based on your comments. I will go and look at the comments, and if it's okay, if you are okay with it, then I'll chat you in our WhatsApp group and also update it on our Facebook page, on our YouTube, so that you can know that the training is extended for 2 days, so that we can complete this module 4. So module 4 talks about peace education curriculum development. I think this is something that we need to know. So unit 1 talk about curriculum design for peace education. So we have some heading like designing peace education curricula with different contexts, integrating peace education into formal and informal settings, assessment and evaluation of peace education programs. That's from unit 1. Unit 2 talk about implementing peace education programs. That is strategies for implementing peace education initiatives, collaborating with stakeholders and communities, monitoring and evaluating the impact of peace education. So these are some of the things that we'll cover in Unit 2. In Unit 3, we are looking at the best practices in peace education. I think you would like to know the best practices in peace education. Best practices in peace education implementation, case studies. We'll look at some of the successful case studies of peace education programs that are available. Then we'll look at reflection and future direction in peace education. I think this is what we are going to cover in Module 4. And I think many of you would like to know this. Many of you would like to know this. So if you think you are on the side of extension for 2 days, then just make a comment in the group and in the comment section supporting the proposed action, and then it will be done. But by and large, we want to thank you very much for taking time to be part of this program, making it to be colorful, making it to be unique. This is the first of its kind, and I can tell you for sure that we are going to continue with it non-stop to organize many, like I talked about, leadership in peace building. We'll bring it, youth in peace building, women in peace building. We organize several training, all right? Marital conflict mediation, we bring it, all right? Diversity management, we bring about peace and conflict management training, all right? We bring different good governance and democracy. We bring topics, our courses. Some of them are our courses, all right? Then we bring uh, intelligence and security training. All of these courses for free, because I can tell you that from your participation, I know that people are willing to participate. Do you understand? From the way you people are eager to be part of the training, I know that you want to learn more, you want to know more about this field, I want to contribute. So that's what it means. So we are going to bring in initiative programs that will benefit you the more. And so thank you very much. So I'm going to go into the comment section to see questions. If I see questions that I can respond, I will respond. If I see comments that I will need to react, I will also react on it. And then from there, we'll call it a day. All right, so I'm going to the comment section now to see some people are they are saying we should extend the program. The training should be extended. That's good. I think this is what I'm seeing here. Majority are saying the training should be extended, and I think that is so encouraging. It's so encouraging. Yes. And for those of us that are in Abuja, Dr. Emeka Odiko. Yes, for those that are in Abuja now, it's raining. Thank God my network is not affected somehow, and we are still live here. Yeah, we'll talk about government should be able to also to create this goal and appoint. Let me just read the comment that somebody is saying here so that we know what this person is saying. Mr. Joe Chat, government should also be able to be able also to create this board and appoint people into such boards and allow them to displace the knowledge we are acquiring here. That's a good suggestion. I hope government will hear and then be willing to do something. So let's look at another comment. Please, sir, can we involve all religious organizations to be part of peace education as a matter of urgency? Because we all belong to various religious institutions. Okay, what we'll do is that we are going to organize also a training on interfaith. Okay, we have a course on interfaith uh, management or conflict resolution or peace building, interfaith peace building. I think we organize a training on that, and then we first organize it online here. Then we also see how we can organize it practically, physically, so that people can also participate. Other religious institutions can also participate. Maybe we'll take a step towards inviting some of them to be there. We'll write letters and send. Who will organize it? Maybe we can collaborate it with any government agency that is willing. You understand? And then invite them. Or we can collaborate with any religious institution that is willing. As many of them that are willing for that program to go, we'll just write to them and invite them to be part of it. But first and foremost, we'll organize that training here just to train the followers of every religion, and then we bring the leaders, those that cannot be able to join the online, we can bring them physically as much as possible. So I think it's a good suggestion. It's a good suggestion, and that's how you did it. Thank you very much for that wonderful suggestion. We work towards it and see how possible it can be achieved. Right. So I'm still going through your comments. Let's see. Yes, let me read this one. It's a very interesting one. So, Women's Center for Self-Empowerment and Development. The Women's Center for Self-Empowerment and Development, Peace Network and Culture Initiative. That is PANESIN. We'd like to collaborate with IGPC in our program coming up. Yeah, we'll be interested to participate, right? We will be glad to be part of it. So all you need to do is maybe you should just, if you are in our WhatsApp group, this message now, I want you to comment it or come and post in our WhatsApp group. I'm going to, give the permission so that you can comment, so that we can connect. So I'll give you our website, our email address, so you can send us a letter or invitation or a proposal so that we can see how we can reach each other and reach agreement on that. So Women's Center for Self-Empowerment and Development, we are available and ready and willing to be part of what you have in store for our society. Thank you very much. So let's look at other comments. Let's look at other comments, right? As much as possible. Yes, I saw you. I'm seeing your comments. Then okay, somebody is making a comment here. I think we need to. Sport is a quick method of building trust. After the unfortunate political turmoil in the Gambia in 2016, ECOWAS military wing successfully used this method to bridge trust with natives. So they organized a sport activity, and I think Gambia is now a peaceful place as a result of that. That is a good one. So thank you very much. I think I may not be able to take all the comments and the questions. I have not even seen a question so far, but some of you beautiful comments. So we appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being part of this training. But based on the popular opinions I have seen here, nobody have said no for extension. So it means that we have agreed that we are going to extend the training for the next 2 days, tomorrow and Sunday. So today, tomorrow, and then Monday. Yes. We are going to send the manual to you. Those of you that are asking for manual, we are going to send the manual to you after the training. All right. Yes. We are still. I'm still working on it as we are going. I'm still working on the manual. I'm not done. So once I'm done, I will send it to you. I don't want to send a part and then I'll still need to send addition. So let me, once I'm done with the training, I will now forward the pack to you so you can download it. Either we'll put it on a YouTube where you can download it or send it in our WhatsApp group so that you can get it from there. Anywhere that is going to be easy to do that. So we agreed that we're extending this training for 2 days. That is tomorrow and Monday. And then on Monday, once we are done, all of you can have your manual, and then also we will send you a form to fill for the certification. Do you understand? Because we need you to fill a form for your certification. And if you did not get training, the first training, just go and press it. It's on our Facebook page. Go and listen to it. Listen to the second one. Listen to the third one. Listen to the fourth one. Listen to the fifth one, sixth, and seventh, so that you can have the whole knowledge. So don't just collect certificate because you want to collect certificate. Or what use you have a certificate that you cannot defend? You understand? It doesn't make sense. So if you know that you did not participate in the training, don't fill the form for certification because it will amount to what we call poach. It will post declaration. So it will not be good. And then you will not be promoting peace again. So what do we do? When we send you the form, if you know that you did not participate, in fact, we'll send the form with some questions for us to know that you participated in the training. All right. So if you fail to answer those questions, we will not give you. It may be just maybe 10 questions only. So if you do not answer the question correctly, or if you pay more than half, we will not take you. We will not give you the certificate. But if you pass at least maybe 7 questions out of 10, we will give you the certificate. Do you understand? So just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. And we'll send you the manual quite okay, but we'll still ask, 10 questions for a paper that is more than 100 pages now, 100 slides now, if I ask you 10 questions, it's not enough, right? So it's the tendency that you fail. So that's what I'm saying. If you are following us on this training, you should be able to pass. I'm going to ask some simple questions that you can be able to answer. So if you cannot answer them, it means that you will not participate faithfully in the training. There is a faithful participation, and there is this just eye service participation. Someone will just come and write their name and then disappear just because they want to say that I'm present. Do you understand? So some of those people can fail the question, and if you fail more than half or half of the question, then we will not give you a certificate. So just prepare your mind that anything is possible. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, your wonderful time here, your contributions, your also your request to extend the training for 2 days. We appreciate it. We cannot be more than grateful to what you have done. The interest you have shown us that yes, you are willing to learn and you are willing to contribute to make our society peaceful, our globe peaceful. One of our our mission is to achieve a world of tranquility, all right? So that is, so you are just by taking part of this training, you are interested in the global tranquility, and that is what we love so much. Okay, so thank you very much. I remain your friend, all right, Ambassador Tavli Joshua. We'll see you tomorrow and Monday for this training. Bye bye, and have a wonderful weekend and rest. Thank you. Bye.